Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we've got some nice slabs to show you guys. First up is a Spider-Man number 14, first appearance of the Green Goblin. Classic Stan Lee, Steve Ditko book. This book has risen in price quite a bit in the past couple months. This is a solid lower grade copy. Up next, we have a classic cover by Frank Frazetta. It is Famous Funnies, number 209. I saw somebody post this on Instagram and it was for sale, and we ended up making a deal. I think that's the first book I bought on Instagram. I bought a few others from him, but I think this is the first book I bought from there. I love this Famous Funnies run that Frazetta did. Just beautiful artwork. Love his sci-fi covers. After that, just kind of a random Fantastic Four. It is color touched. It's a 5.0. Looks pretty sharp though. Looks better than a 5.0. Don't know where the color touch is exactly. After that, we have a major key book, but it's got quite the defect. It is Incredible Hulk number 1, but of course it's a remaindered copy, so missing the top third. A little bit less than a third actually, but beautiful book. I just wish that when they graded it, they put this little flap back down. Other than that, this book is pretty nice. Creamed off white pages, presents very nicely aside from that little major defect. But it's great because you have the splash page, of course, which kind of acts as the title, So of course it's a 0.5. Incomplete book, and then part of the back cover got torn off with that front, when the front part was. But anyways, happy to have this book. I bid on another 0.5 recently in an auction. It was just totally trashed. It didn't have like a single major defect like this. But that one ended up selling for more than this one, than I bought this one for. I was kind of surprised at that because, opinions vary, but I would rather have the nicer presenting one with like a single larger defect than just a book that looks, totally trashed. But anyways, there's that book. I have a couple other remaindered books that are major keys that I picked up that I'll show in another video. Up next is an early journey into mystery. Number 95, really cool double Thor cover, battling himself. And the back cover. Again, pretty solid copy. Up next, I think we have a few Justice Leagues, number 5 and number 8. Number 5, first appearance of Dr. Destiny. This one is pretty nice. It's got most of the team on the cover there. You can buy your toy soldiers right there. And then number 8, another great team cover. They're at auction. This time you can buy a BB gun. After that, we have a Golden Age book. This one is Punch Comics number 14. Just a pretty cool Chesler book. These ones are a little bit harder to find. Hard to find these ones with good page quality. This one's slightly brittle, unfortunately. So you can kind of see a lot of spine splitting going on. Just hope it doesn't get any worse in the case. Hopefully it's protected. Yeah, a lot of browning here. And just a cool cover in general. Unfortunately, it's not a Punch 12. I think the Punch 12 is the one with the big skull cover that's worth a ton of money. But still cool to have. After that is another key book. We have a Showcase number 22. I was lucky to pick this one up at a convention recently. Creamed off-white pages. Of course, first appearance of the Silver Age Green Lantern. Again, for a 4.5, this book's pretty sharp. I'm pretty sure the guy I bought it from is the original owner. I forgot to ask. I know all the other books I bought from him were, so I'm assuming he might have just sent this one because it was more expensive to be graded. So I don't think it's been pressed or cleaned or anything. I don't really want to mess with it, but might have a chance at like a 5 or a 5.5. Just clean up some dirt. There's a little crease here that's can probably come out. Again, my experience with pressing is very limited, so I don't really know. Creamed off-white pages, got a little bit of chipping there, but other than that, it's pretty sweet. We have another major key book up next. It is Tales to Astonish number 27. It's a 6.5, pretty high grade for this book. This one's harder to find in higher grades. Of course, 6.5 isn't, terribly high grade, but cool book. Great colors on the book. The browns are popping out. And we got a BB gun on the back cover. So of course, first Ant-Man. Doesn't appear in costume though. So there he is. A couple of X-Men books up next. First we have number 3. This is a 2.0, very low grade. First appearance of the Blob. You can probably tell, giant stain on the book, which is what brings it down. Otherwise pretty solid. And the back cover, sorry, a lot of tape in the way so you can't really see, but yeah, it's pretty soaked. I feel like in recent years, CGC has been more lenient on staining. I feel like back in the day, if a book just had like a small stain, they'd automatically give it 2.0 or 3.0. Nowadays, I've seen 5.0s, even higher, with some staining on them. So who knows? Back in the day, this might have come back even lower. After that is another X-Men book. It's got a small amount of color touch as well. I bought this book and the last X-Men and the other one that has color touch on it, the Fantastic Four, from the same place. So I guess this collector every now and then would touch up his books. Don't know where the color touch is on this one. Don't know what the little, of course, the little X-Men X swoop, is that on all the books, or I think it's just on the number 7. Oh no, yeah, there it is. It's a remnant from, probably learned that in the past at some time, but this little mark right here is like a remnant of Angel's wing, I guess. What else is about this book? Second appearance of the Blob. Don't know where the color touch is, but other than that, it's very nice, beautiful book. That cover. And one more book today. It's a pre-code horror book. Weird Mysteries number 7. Got this one on eBay recently. Pretty solid book as well. It just has a little tear right here. Got an old name stamp on it. But that's a pretty cool, creepy cover. Looks like a pirate skull collector. And this book was also used in Seduction of the Innocent, the propaganda anti-comic book. And the back cover. Yeah, this Weird Mysteries run is really fun. Not sure if I'll try to put together the whole thing, but this one's pretty nice. Screen pages. And that's all I've got for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.